Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be reacting to FAKER, one of the world's greatest League of Legends players, play the piano. I've never heard him play piano before, so I'm very curious to see how his piano skills are. Before I get started though, let me really quickly introduce myself to any of you guys who may be new here. I've been playing piano for over 19 years. As a kid, I took classical piano lessons, but now I play various different genres of music as well. So, let's get started. So I actually want to pause the video off the gates because we got some pretty important stuff to talk about to start off the video. Let me actually go back because what I want to talk about is form, and it's very important we see how he's sitting and how his fingers are when he's playing the piano. Those two things are very important, probably the most important things when it comes to piano. First comes sitting. He's sitting at a pretty nice angle, not too close to the piano and not too far. And then next I want to talk about his fingers being curved. Pretty nice angle. Some people, they overly curve their fingers, and then that creates a lot of tense playing. And what you want to do when you're playing piano is not be too tense, right? So you don't want to overly curve your fingers. You want to keep them curved, but you don't want to, keep them too tense. So that's really nice. The next thing I want to talk about actually is tempo. Tempo on this part is very solid. He's playing at a really good tempo out of the gates, not too fast. A lot of amateur or beginner pianists tend to rush their performances, and he's not, which is actually really nice. And you can hear his notes pretty well. Okay, so he made an error there. He accidentally played an F sharp into a G sharp, I'm not going to point out every error he makes, but I want to point out the first one here because he does something I like a lot when he makes an error, which is he just keeps going. And that's really good. A lot of people, they might make a huge deal out of an error, but that's honestly not good. Some people might miss that error, and if you keep going, it's better. Hey. Okay, so one thing I want to mention is he did make an error there, and I feel like what he did there was a little wonky. I don't know why. So he actually played F instead of E on his right hand, but I want to mention is on that note, I don't know why he was using his ring finger instead of his pinky finger. I think the pinky finger is clearly the better finger there, but it might be because his ring finger is strong because he hasn't trained his pinky finger to be strong enough. I don't know, but that finger with the pinky finger is definitely better. Okay, so now it just showed him pedaling, so that's why I want to really quickly pause and actually talk about his pedaling. His pedaling is honestly pretty decent. He's not over pedaling. He's not like holding on too long. Some beginners, they tend to over pedal. His pedaling is pretty good in terms of that. But there is one problem with his pedaling, which I'll let you guys listen a little bit and see if you guys caught what I'm talking about. As you can see, when he pedals, it's really loud. And that's because, he's not exactly pedaling correctly. Because every time he lets go of the pedal, you can hear it, and it's kind of like a drum beat. And that's not how pedaling is supposed to work. It means that he's letting go too hard, right? You keep on hearing this. I don't have a pedal on me, but you keep on hearing the pedal. So that is not a good sound.
안
Okay, I guess this is the end because that's all he's gotten to. I mean, overall, I would say this performance was pretty solid. A few minor issues with fingering and his pedaling, but otherwise, it's honestly really nice. I like tempo, I like his form, and yeah, it's really good playing from him. You know, definitely some of the gaming skills transfer over, especially with the muscle memory. A lot of piano playing is muscle memory. Gaming is the same thing. I don't know what you mean by the spacing of the piano is different. Oh, is it like the key length? Wait, no, but the key length should be the same unless it's on a digital piano. That's, I don't know, I'm confused. He's playing on a Yamaha Grand, yeah. Yamaha Grand.
처음에는 그냥 우연히 좀 피아노 치는 거를
So I guess there's an interview now. So
인터넷에서 봤었나? 그래가지고 그 10만 원짜리 싸구려 피아노 사가지고.
So he bought a cheap $50 piano. I want to really quickly pause here. I don't recommend anyone get a cheap $50 piano simply because, you know, the keys are not good and you can injure your hands playing overly excessively on cheap pianos. You know, they're not weighted keys. Recommend, you know, saving up and at least getting a little bit more. But again, I don't know if it's because the price of pianos, you know, I don't know how good of a piano you can get for $50 in Korea. I know in America you can't really get any good keyboard that's worth buying for $50. So, yeah, I don't want to be too quick to judge at the same time. So he's playing Nocturne Opus 9 number 2 by Chopin. A very popular piece, Chopin's most famous nocturne. From the looks of it, this is pretty nice. The keyboard he has is weighted. It's pretty good. I will say this is just one thing. If you look right here, his keyboard stand isn't really that good, but that's because it's the X-type keyboard stand. It's really easy to have your feet bump into it when your keyboard stand looks like that. But yeah, his playing is pretty solid there. Obviously, I will say there's not too many dynamics when it comes to him playing that piece, but I can't really judge because it is a digital piano, which, you know, it's harder to showcase dynamics on a digital piano versus the acoustic piano he was playing on.
사실 그냥 독학을 했다기에는 그냥 저는 유튜브를 보고 좀 재밌어 보이는 거를 그냥.
So he used YouTube to learn all this. That's actually pretty impressive if he only used YouTube. That's actually pretty nice. Because to get to this level is actually not easy. I'm not sure how long he's been playing though, so I can't comment on that, but that's pretty impressive. And playing pieces that look fun, you gotta be careful when doing that because it's really easy to accidentally play pieces that are out of your level. And I think he's done a pretty good job in playing pieces within his level.
치다 보니까 이렇게 배웠다고 하기는 좀 어려운 것 같고 그냥 이제 좀 친 거는 한 시간 따지면 6개월?
6 months and he's already at this? Oh, that's really good. Gotta assume he's practicing a lot. For those of you guys out there, practice is the secret to getting good. That's the secret, by the way.
처음에는 이제 좀 뉴에이지 쪽 노래를 듣고 좀 쳐보다가
New Age genre, yeah, that's really popular genre. Is DJ Akawari's Flower Dance New Age? I'm not too sure, but yeah, that's pretty nice genre. I mean, I assume New Age would be really popular in Korea, especially with Yoruma. You know, Yoruma being so big, and its music is New Age, pretty nice. I like New Age in terms that it sounds beautiful and usually it's not excessively crazy difficult. And yeah.
요즘에는 이제
Not saying it's easy, but it's not like crazy difficult.
쪽을 많이 듣다 보니까 쇼팽이 이제 좀 잔잔한 그런
Yes, Chopin. That's why he was playing Opus 9 number 2.
곡들이 많아서 많이 듣게 되는 것 같아요. 손가락 이상해요?
I assume he's learning Turkish march, right? because that part goes like da 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 da. I assume. I'm guessing.
아닌가? 4번.
이것도 나.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
이거요?
Yeah, so let's give a quick summary. So overall, his playing was actually pretty nice. I liked his tempo and his form is pretty good. As I said earlier, he needs to work on pedaling as well as a little bit of fingering. I like that he shows that you can learn piano on your own and what you can do in just 6 months. You know, I'm sure he didn't. He just started, right? He's an adult and he's able to learn piano like that. So, with that said, thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video or learned anything from this video.